To me, art is passion. And when I see good art, I become very excited. Something happens in me. Perhaps other people have it when they see a football match, I don't know, but they're not so rational anymore. I have the same feeling when I see this wonderful art. And what I like about it is that there's a very poetic part to Anup's work. Poetic in the sense that he paints a certain picture, but particularly leaves out a lot. And it's up to the viewer to fill in the empty spaces. I feel that this is work that evokes a feeling of nostalgia, of something that could have been but isn't there. There's this emptiness, and really in no language have I found a word for it. Perhaps what comes closest is saudade. It's a Portuguese word that has to do with nostalgia, but it's sort of an undefined nostalgia. It's not for something specific, it's just a feeling of missing something and not even knowing what you miss. Of course, there's the wonderful aesthetic quality, there are the wonderful texts. The texts are not an explanation of the work, but they are works in themselves. They are associated with the photography, and they strengthen the image of the photography. It's a rich work, it's a work with many, many layers, and I think the beautiful part of it is that viewers can have so many interpretations of the work, and each one of them is correct.
So the exhibition, Seen from a Week, is an exhibition by the artist, the Indian artist Anup Thomas, who was invited by the Han Nefkens Foundation and the BACC for a residency in Bangkok and to make this exhibition. So the work, at the first sight when you visit the show, you see some big, huge pictures. But the work is not only the photos, it's composed of two parts, the texts and the photos. So for me, if you look at the work, it's like chapters of a book. So you don't read the whole book, you just read one chapter of each book. And if you go into the text, it's a kind of small story that has an open end for me, and ask to the visitor to interpret as well the picture as a text. So this makes the work so interesting and so strong, because it's up to the visitor to have his own interpretation. And one of the things this work makes is that the people are invited to set their mind in motion. So it's not just about seeing, it's also about reading and about interpreting.
Anup Mathew Thomas นะคะก็เป็นศิลปินที่ได้รับเลือกให้รับรางวัล Han Nefkens Foundation and BACC Award ในครั้งที่2นี้นะคะที่กรุง